Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. From the moment filming began on the latest Hallmark holiday film, Tamera Mowry-Housley sensed something unusual. She had arrived confident in her role, ready to bring the usual warmth and cheer that Hallmark viewers expect, but then came her first day on set with co-star Britt. And instead of immediately clicking, she found herself candidly skeptical. Tamera later revealed that her uncertainty wasn't about Britt's talent at all. It was about an internal voice, a preparedness meet cue. Would the chemistry feel right? Would the tone match her vision of a holiday story? This kind of doubt, she says, is normal for her. She's learned, over years of work in family-driven narratives, that while the formula may appear predictable, the connection must genuinely land. On that first day, shooting the opening scenes, she watched Britt move into character. She observed the ease with which he delivered his lines, the friendly energy he brought, but in the back of her mind, she asked, is this going to feel Hallmark cozy, or will there be something off-kilter? She acknowledged that Britt's approach was somewhat different than what she's used to. His style was relaxed, his energy less familiar. That difference triggered her skepticism. What stands out in Tamera's telling is how openly she talks about the internal register of acting, the vibe check of a scene before the camera rolls, the unspoken signal between co-stars. She explained that for this story, she needed partnership, not just performance. She needed to trust that the person standing beside her would understand the tone, the heartbeat of the story, the warmth Hallmark audiences expect. As she said, it's not just saying the words, it's feeling the moment. But the story doesn't stop at doubt. Tamera described how over the following days, as filming progressed, she watched Britt lean into the rhythm of the production. He asked thoughtful questions. He showed up early. He engaged with the crew. Little by little, her skepticism faded. The part of her that had held back began to relax. She realized that while they began on different footings in terms of style, they were aligned in vision. One key turning point she mentioned: a simple scene in which the characters share a quiet moment, away from big declarations, just soft glances and subtle dialogue. After the take, Britt offered a tweak, a slight pause, a nod, a quieter delivery, and it clicked for Tamera. She recognized that he got it. That he was listening, staying present, and willing to adapt to the tone rather than bring his own unchecked energy. That moment made her realize, yes, this is going to work. From there, their chemistry deepened. Tamera recounts how the bonding carried off camera, too. Britt would ask about the holiday decor, the lighting they were using, the subtle beats of character motivation. He showed curiosity in the world they were building, outside his lines. Tamera states that what began as hesitation turned into mutual respect and creative camaraderie. She felt safe to lean in, to improvise small touches, knowing that Britt would respond appropriately and lift the moment rather than distract from it. It's worth noting that Tamera didn't judge Britt for being different. Rather, her initial skepticism was a self-check. She admits, I questioned the way he came in, but that was me assessing what I needed to feel comfortable. She wasn't rejecting him or his style. She was protecting the story's tone. And that protective instinct, she says, is part of her professional identity. After all, when you've built a career on family-friendly content, you develop a radar for what will resonate with audiences and what might feel off. She also reflected on what she learned from the process. 1. First impressions matter, but they're not final. She encourages actors and creatives to give space for evolution. 2. Collaboration isn't always instantaneous, but it can become profound when both parties are open. And 3. Paying attention to energy on set isn't fluff. It's central to making a story feel genuine. As she puts it, we don't just show up and read lines. We show up and feel each moment together. For viewers, this candid admission by Tamera offers a peek behind the scenes of a Hallmark production, not a glamorous red carpet moment, but the humble real work of connection, tone, and trust. She reveals that even for seasoned actors, the question, will this work, still comes up. But she also shows that when the answer becomes yes, that initial skepticism becomes part of the journey. And for fans of holiday movies and family-driven storytelling, this behind-the-scenes note adds depth. It reminds us that the magic we see on screen, the The smiles, the warmth, the romantic spark is built in those micro moments of trust between actors. In this case, the spark between Tamera and Britt didn't happen by chance. It came through intention, vulnerability, and a willingness to adapt. In summary, Tamera Mowry-Housley's reveal about her initial skepticism of BJ Britt is not a critique. It's an exploration of her craft. She invites us to understand that even in a comfortable genre like Hallmark's holiday romance, the foundation of every scene lies in connection, alignment, and mutual respect. Her journey from uncertainty to confidence echoes what many creatives know. That trust doesn't always start immediately, but when nurtured, it becomes the engine of on-screen chemistry. So when you watch the movie now, notice the quiet glances, the tone of the voice, the pacing of the dialogue. Know that those came from behind-the-camera decisions, choices made by Tamera and Britt and the crew together to hit that sweet spot of warmth and sincerity. And know that the moment of click occurred a little later than expected, but all the more meaningful for that. Let it be a reminder that good stories aren't just told, they're felt. And the people telling them need to feel comfortable with each other, to trust the moment and trust the process. Tamera's vulnerability in sharing her initial doubt gives us a richer appreciation of the finished product. Thank you for joining this look behind the scenes. And next time you settle in for one of these holiday heartfelt films, you'll perhaps appreciate the subtle dynamics, the actors' interplay, the gentle evolution from question to connection. Because as Tamera Mowry-Housley shows us, it doesn't always start perfectly, but it can end genuinely. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.